Good morning, everyone. It's what we got today? June 27th. We're at the Lake Don Pedro. It's Yak-a-Bass time. So practice out a couple days. Last weekend, I think the weekend before. I think better for my style, what I was doing at least. But we'll see how it goes. It is really windy, as you can see. I'm fishing some stuff I've always fished in the past. Never really talked about it a lot. But here it is. I am fishing. Yep. Those floating balls, the ones they tie the houseboats up on. There's kind of fish on them just about year round. Summertime, they're always here. They'll suspend underneath the balls. They use the cable that connects them as like a little highway. I guess you could call it the Bass Highway. And you can literally see them traveling. The next one, like hanging out. Hey, you get anything to eat here? Nope. And they go to the next one. You can see them. And I'm planning on rotating through all of this. And Senko, minnow bait, try the urchin thing. We'll see how it goes. It's 5:25 right now. Lines in 5:30. Lines out at 1:30. And I'm finally starting to dry off from the ride out here. So I have 8 spinning rods. All right, it's just about go time. About 5:28. Got 2 minutes. Kyle down the other end down there. I showed this practice. Too nice to the guys. But I love that guy. And he's overdue. He's overdue to get top 10, top 3, get a plaque or something. He's way overdue. So if I can help him out, I'll take that. So start here, fish those 2, fish up, kind of I agreed to share the area first, and cycle through all this. Might go through it at least twice, depending on how fishing goes, switch baits and stuff. Strategy, sometimes not, I don't know, but there's a lot of good fishermen, as there always is with Yak-a-Bass. So last one was like 12 something. Go. We have 19 3/4. That's why I came over here, baby. "17" That's 18. I'm gonna do a video of this. I don't think it's a video release. I think it was like a mangled dead fish or something. There it goes. That was my 18. Too small. Oh my gosh, I wasn't recording. Oh, that's a good one. That's an upgrade, big time. Big upgrade. Got it. Hey, that was in his belly. Or in his gut. Alright. 17 1/4. That fish, it just came out of nowhere and just smashed. 16 3/4. Little guy. Dude, this is, so I left this twice and came back. I was inside the marina. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I know. Anything in the marina? Did you spoon?
No. Well, I caught one.
Well, I went in there last time.
I caught one.
Pulled one off after.
Hey, what's up everyone? Hey, thanks for watching the video. I'm super thankful to get second place at Don Pedro in the Yak-a-Bass tournament. It's tough competition. You know, everyone is really good. And honestly, I'm not a fan of Lake Don Pedro from a kayak perspective. It's a huge lake, and to get away from the boats and everyone to get to certain areas, it just takes a really long time. But you know, I've been blessed to have a lot of success on this lake. And let's go over how I caught the fish. So what you saw was I was fishing these buoy lines. If you're familiar with buoy lines at Don Pedro, Lake McClure, we got them at Lake Comanche, New Maloney's, Lake Oroville, a lot of lakes where you got houseboats, stuff like that. You have a whole cable system that connects these buoys. Just about year round, there are fish on these. If you're watching this, good for you. I don't really put this stuff kind of out there. Some people know about it, good for you. Some people don't, so here you go. So all these cable system and these buoys, the fish, there's fish on them just about year round. Summer and fall is a time when there's a lot of fish on these, and they'll suspend underneath these. Sometimes they're right underneath these buoys, and this is not just the buoys for the houseboats. These are buoys everywhere. There's certain lakes that use big long buoy lines, 5 mile per hour, no wake, things like that. And it's a whole cable system that connects them all. Cables will drop down, and they connect, and they just kind of string along like so. And on the very ends, there's anchor points, and those anchor points drop down at a little sloping thing to where they're anchored off at. The cable system's like a bass highway. They'll travel from buoy to buoy on these cables from the top or the bottoms of them. Sometimes they're right on the cables. And yes, forward-facing sonar. I honestly don't care what you think about it. It's a tool. It's a tool, you know, and it's an advantage in the way bass fishing is going. You need it. You need it in a lot of lakes. It comes into play in other situations as well, Delta, Clear Lake, what have you. Anyways, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. So the cable system, the bass will use them. They'll be right on it. And you see any imperfections on there, it could be a fish. There's been fish right underneath the floating buoy itself as well. Usually you catch those fish on a Senko, wacky rig Senko, 4-inch, 5-inch, doesn't really matter. That's something I've used for years and years, especially at Oroville, going back to like early 2000s, doing that. Yeah, whenever the Senko came out, sometimes around there. Might have been a few years after. Anyways, so start throwing minnow. My minnow died. People still caught him in the minnow on during the tournament. I don't know, my fish got smart. So I was throwing, yes, this bait, I think it's a silly bait. Doesn't look like anything. This is the, what is that? It's the Koiki. This is the real Koiki. It's not imitator or anything. This is the real Koiki. This is the smallest Koiki they make. This is on a Wicked Weights. Wicked Weights does all tungsten. So this is a tungsten wacky hook. This is the only hook rig that I could come up with for this tiny bait, with it weighted properly, hook still in the right position, all that stuff. Usually when you fish these, I learned a lot when I was back in Tennessee about the quakey baits. They rip them real hard, you know, like a jerk bait. Like you rip it as hard as you can, and the fish will come up and eat it. This wasn't the case fishing this particular one at Don Pedro. They wanted it just little shakes. You cast out, and it's just a little just a little shake. That's how they want it. You rip it too much, they would shy away from it. So this is the green pumpkin color. I tried another color similar. I think I caught a couple on that, but this green pumpkin color was the deal for me. This is on 10-pound fluorocarbon line. This is the new Berkeley Fluoro Clear, and I like this line. I tried 8-pound, not gonna say the brand or company it was. Broke off some fish. Switched to the 10, not a problem with the 10-pound line, had no issues with it. I did retie maybe 3-4 times during the tournament because those spotted bass had extremely sharp teeth, and I highly recommend check just above the knot or so. And if you got any little frays, retie right away, and that's what I did. It's also on 10-pound braided line. This rod, of course, is my Dobbins Champion HP 742. This is a 3000 series Daiwa Regal reel. I like the 3000 series reel. Cast out a little bit further, it's a little bit smoother. Your line intake when you reel in is a little bit higher than your average as well. But this was the deal. I don't know. I'm still kind of comprehend these baits. They look absolutely ridiculous to me, but the bass like them. So I'm sure other situations this would probably work as well. But that's what I did. Fished a bunch of different buoy lines, gave some a rest, fished some other stuff, came back, fished them again, went back, fished them. I did catch one off an underwater bush as well that I was kind of holding for the tournament that I knew some fish were on as well. But that was the deal. So give this technique a try, and I'm pretty sure it will work on other lakes throughout Northern California. And the buoys, hey, you see me fish houseboats in previous videos, but I didn't talk about the buoys and cables that connect to everything. So that's something to keep in your pocket next time on the water. And when you catch a fish on those buoys or those cables, be like, dang it, Sean for freestyle fishing, you're right. And pretty cool, pretty fun stuff. So hey, there it goes. I'm not afraid of putting stuff out there. I just like to see people learn something and catch fish. That's my whole goal, the 3 E's. Educate, entertain, and get you guys engaged. So go ahead and feel free, like, subscribe, put some comments down below. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to do the video for the team tournament as well, hopefully in the next few days. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the water. Oh!